welcome. Let me get us up here. Hopefully, maybe. Hopefully. There it is. So hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. I swear I have a cleaner around here someplace.
Of course they want to get that. Get it?
Hello. All right, that looks better to me, I think. Right, buddy? All right, hi, guys. How are you? Hi, Hex. Hello, My Heart's Journey. Hi, Danielle. How is everybody? So, because Witchapalooza is coming up again, I was saying I may not do like intense teaching videos from here until Witchapalooza. That doesn't mean I won't be on, but it will be stuff that's kind of easier for me to get together and that kind of thing, because things are going to be so busy until after that. So today is one of the first ones, because I have not. I'm so glad you slept, honey. I'm so glad. I have not talked about summer decks. I think we went through spring decks. I think we pulled out some decks for spring together, I think. Didn't we, Hex? All of us admins talked about spring decks, I think. So I pulled out some decks that are good for summer. I know, I can't believe 57 days away. Now, actually, after this weekend we have a big garage sale thing at Mel's, and then after that we're going to really intensely get into the planning stuff. So yay, I did remember. This COVID brain sucks, I'm telling you. Truly, like, there's all kinds of things I don't remember. Summer decks in summer. Oh no, the first dad joke. That was a good one though, Steven. I'm going to have to do another Witchapalooza video, but I did want to clarify on the last Witchapalooza video, I said that you can't come if you haven't been vaccinated. And that's not exactly true. I can't believe, this is what I mean by COVID brain, truly. Like, I thought that we've had so many things going on this year. I mean, you guys know me. You've been with me this whole up and down ride this year. But we had made that rule at some point last year, and then we decided that that wasn't feasible for everyone. And so it's okay if you aren't vaccinated, but we are going to there'll just be some rules in place. You'll have to wear masks if we're indoors with people and that kind of thing. And with that, I make my entrance. Yes, you do. Hi, MA. Hi, Trash. Ready to buy more decks, right? So, but I'll do another Witchapalooza update and stuff eventually to really talk about that, because I know some people panicked, and some people panicked and didn't even ask me. Poor Cluck, I think, was one of them, and didn't even ask me. And my admins and stuff had to remind me that last year we had people who weren't vaccinated, and I was like, really? We did? Ah! At least you all know that I am infallible, and that I always talk about how infallible I am. Thank goodness. You don't expect me to be perfect. This right here is why I don't do edits, because you all know me. This is who I am. I make mistakes sometimes. I have no problem with saying I make mistakes sometimes, and that was one of them. Because, you know, otherwise, if you edit and everything looks perfect all the time, then when you meet me and you realize that I'm full of mistakes, you're going to be like, who the hell is that? And that's not me. I am who I am, always. All right, so summer decks. Some of these are newer decks. Some of these are older decks. Some are in between. And I pulled some that were independent decks and some that are mass market. Actually, I think there's more mass market than there are independent decks this time, which is good. I try to do that so that I know you guys can at least you know, get, yeah, oh, what, honey, what? Hold on, you can't even see my little tie-tie. See? Here he is, right here. You look like a ghost. There you go. My little tie-tie. Okay, so I'm going to start. Let's start with mass market decks so that you guys can get an idea. When I pull out decks for the season, I kind of pull them out. Usually I put them in a different basket. And then when I'm doing readings and stuff, I kind of have at least an idea. Not that I have to stick to those, but I have an idea of decks that are really good for this kind of energy. So summertime energy is about being outside. It's about growing things, flowers and herbs, and, you know, connecting with nature and all that kind of stuff. I am what I am. That's all that that's right, Popeye. And so for me, it's about light. It's about being outside. It's about lighter colors. It's about lots of color. So you'll see lots of color in most of these decks. I'm going to start with, this is a deck actually that I think Hexen turned me on to. Crystal Visions Tarot. And this is a good deck for kind of year round, but I really think for me, it feels very summery energy. This is the backs of the deck. So see that very light colors. Hi, Leanne. No licking. I will pull my oil. It's right over here, mister. It is. It's right here. The Gaian Tarot. Oh, I love the Gaian Tarot. That's a very outdoors. It's a great pagan-esque and lots of outdoor stuff. I still don't have It's Been on my cart forever. Oh, I like this one a lot. This is a really good summery feeling deck. There we have the Horned God as the devil there. Okay, stop licking. I will get the oil. Hi, Brandon. And it's a great reading deck. I have used this deck for readings. It has all the symbols that I need. And the fact that I like that it has crystals in there too. And it's very pretty. It's a very pretty deck. This one you can see has been shuffled. I kind of leave this one, so if I need to do a quick reading, I can always pull this one. And I know that it is, let's see, here's the Empress card. I know that it's shuffled and ready to go. At Four of Pentacles, I totally missed it. Or was it 9, 5? Sorry, I'm going fast, huh? King. I'm going really fast, damn it. Oh, yeah, right? Isn't that great? The Fae kind of hanging on to her pentacles there. It's a great, great one. What oil are you threatening him with? I make an oil for him. So this is a homemade oil. I use vitamin E oil, lavender oil to help his skin, because a lot of times it's just dry skin that the reason he's itching. And grapefruit oil, because he doesn't like the taste of it, and it helps deter him from licking himself all the time. So it's just a quick, easy homemade oil. Yes, that is a good one. I love it. Let me find some other cards here. Here's Temperance. The rainbow there, love it. Four of Swords, love that one. In the Snow, Rest. Love, love, love. What else here? Oh, look at the Three of Wands. Gorgeous, right? It's a great oil because it's simple. There's nothing in it that will harm your dog. If you're going to use essential oils on your dog, make sure that you do your homework, because there are oils that are not good for your dog. Like tea tree oil is not, dogs are not supposed to have tea tree oil. What is with the paw, mister? I'm right here. I love you. So just make sure that you know what you're doing before you start putting random oils on your dog, or ask somebody who knows what they're doing at least. Eight of Cups, walking away from things that are okay but not yours. Six of Wands, it's a short-term victory of a battle. Here's Three of Swords. So I do like this deck. I will say there is a lot of snow on this deck, a lot more than usual. Five of Pentacles, that's a normal one to have snow, but there is a lot of snow. So really this deck could kind of work for any of them. But I feel like it's a summery deck. Mama, is it his paws? Yes. Yes, it is his paws. Yes, absolutely. And that's all I do is when he starts licking, I just put it on his paws. And it's vitamin E oil, a couple drops of lavender, and a couple drops of grapefruit. And that helps with any skin issues that they have, their dry skin and all that kind of stuff. And the grapefruit doesn't taste good, so they don't like to lick it. Once I put it on, he's like, oh, and he pouts for a second. He's like, you put my oil on me, and now I can't lick them. But he stops licking for a while. It helps. And he knows usually if I'm like, I have your oil here, and I show it to him, he's like, okay, I'm done. He does. Okay. So that's that one. The next one, the deck I really want is the True Black. Yes, the True Black is, I believe, back in print. I just posted it in the group not too long ago, a couple days ago, I think, to say, look, it's back. I've seen it back. The next one is the Wheel of the Year Tarot. Hi, Dana. How are you, sweetheart? Yes. Yep. And he started to do that too. Vitamin E, couple drops of lavender, couple drops of grapefruit. Exactly. Exactly. Wheel of the Year Tarot. Love this one. This one is a very outdoorsy, very pagan looking deck. See, it has the wheel on the back and all four. I'm going to drop it. Yep. Mama, has your Alice in Wonderland deck came yet? It has not. It has not. All four seasons. So it's a deck that's good for all four seasons, but because it's out a lot of outdoor stuff, I really like this one for summer. Magician. Look at the Empress. Does that not look like a summer? It's beauteous. The Emperor with his horned crown and his god staff here. I use my Wild Unknown. Yeah, more warm energy. I could see that. Definitely. Definitely. The Lovers, very outside wedding, hand fasting. At least they both have one boob exposed, right? The Chariot, again, see the sunflower? Lots of outside stuff. The Throne is hot. It could be. Here's Strength. Woohoo! Hope it's summer, since he hardly has any clothes on. The Wheel again, showing all four seasons. Let's see, Temperance, Ringling a Taurus, exactly. Look at the Devil. That's a good Devil. Woohoo! Talk about temptation, right? The thorns that are pricking them. I'm sure other stuff is pricking them, but the thorns are what's drawing blood, hopefully. This is the Moon, no, the Stars card. Again, hopefully it's summer when she's doing that, because burr. Then the Moon. And the Sun. I love that one. Barry said, will you put him in your Reiki basket because Layla just whacked him in the balls with a T-Rex? Yes, I absolutely will, Barry. I will put you in the basket. The World, this is one of my favorite World cards. I think, yeah, this is on the cover of the deck too. Love that World energy. Love it. And then it's an all illustrated. There is no, it's not just a pip deck. There's the Five of Pentacles. See under the little mushroom? Seven of pence. Dana, hi Dad. Nine of pence. Harvesting. That's a big deal in the summertime. It's harvesting everything, right? The court cards are all very, look like that kind of energy. Here is the Ace of Wands with a Beltane pull here. All of them have like bright colors. Watching McCann comment. You got it. There's the Princess. So the court cards here are Princess, Prince, Queen, and King. There's the Two of Chalices. Lovers there. So this is a good outdoorsy summertime kind of deck. I like that one. That's another, what am I going to say? That is another mass market. That's what I'm trying to say. Yepper. My brain will work eventually. I swear it. I swear. I swear. I swear. Okay, Wheel of the Year. That's the second deck. What did I do with the first one? Oh, I put it over here. Okay. The next one, shoot, I didn't get the box up for this one. This one came out last year, and I used this deck a lot in June. So here we are almost, because June is Pride Month. So this is the Pride Tarot. This is, what is this? US Games, I think. The Pride Tarot. I have edged it in kind of a rose color. So this is a great deck to bring out, especially for the month of June. And it's a good reading deck too, even though it's different artists. It's a good reading deck. It reads very well. You may recognize some of these. Most of them are US Games artists, so most of them you have seen before. This card particularly is new for this deck, the Lovers. That depicts the first Pride parade in New York City. But these are all gorgeous cards. Strength. I love that Strength card. And the deck itself is just beautiful. I don't know if you guys... It's not backwards when it's up here, right? This says love is love. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. I see it backwards on here, so I didn't read it at first. It's, like I said, all different artists, but there's the Death card. Yay! For the Rainbow Pride flag. I love that it just represents a lot of different styles, but is a good thing for Pride. Excited that Pride Month is here. Yay, look at the star. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that you don't often see male mermen. I love that they have a male mermaid. This is on the cover of the Pride deck, the sun. The World card. This is from Next World Tarot. I love the Next World Tarot. I almost pulled that one for this too. I know, and it depends on the decks. Sometimes I'm okay with it, and sometimes I'm not. This one is okay for me because it all has a similar theme. Hexen. Oh yeah, I forgot. That was Hexen on that card. 6 of Wands. You don't have a deck? All of my 78 tarots, they have different artists. So I think once you get used to it, it took me a while, I think, to get used to it. But once I got used to it, it doesn't seem like a big deal anymore. But it took me a while. Three of Swords. Yes, she will, Pookie. Pookie's so sweet. He keeps me sane. There's the 6 of Swords. I love that one. Just beautiful. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like doing a spread with cards from different decks. Yeah. Yeah, it took me a little while to get used to working with them, because it is a little different at first to work with decks that are of different artists. But that is the 3 of Cups. I love that card. Love it. I think once you get used to it, not that I hardly notice. I hate to say that. But that's one of my favorite 10 of Cups. Be surprised what decks Hexen appears in. Yes, he appears in many. All right, so that's a good one. That's the Pride Tarot. And that is a mass market deck. Hi, Kay. By the way, I still have my grid is going. I've been sending an energy. The candle has been lit. It's doing well. So if any of you want to add to it, it's connected to Hexen's grid, and then it's connected to Witchy Woo, Adrian's grid, and Laura Graveline's grid. Right? Is there anybody else, Hex? Can't remember. The next deck, this deck has been out for a very long time, but it is still in print, I believe. Last time I checked, I probably should have checked, but I believe it's still in print. This is the Vision Quest Tarot. This deck, I love the imagery, and it's very indigenous. I just love the imagery in this deck. Is gorgeous. This is the backs of the cards, and I love, love, love this deck. It is very pagan feeling. It's very spiritual. This is the Medicine Man instead of the Magician. It's very outdoors. It's very nature-based. Beautiful. I've had it for so long, I can't remember which ones are still around. This is Medicine Woman. This is the Empress, which turns into Grandmother. Love this deck. And this is a very good reader too. This is, instead of the Emperor, this is Grandfather. How do you connect crystal grids to others? It is when you are activating it, it's just a matter of either, usually I have a picture of that one up, and then I will either try to find a crystal that is on theirs that I can put kind of toward the side of mine, or I just will tell it to connect and meditate. I try to find that connection, you know, the word, W-Y-R-D, the word of connection, and try to link it that way psychically. Auntie Claire, you got it, honey. I'll put her in there. This is, instead of the Hierophant, it becomes the Shaman. Really love the direction that this deck took. It did change a lot of the names of the major arcana, but I love the names that it changed it to and the direction that they took. There's the Lovers. Everything is very outdoors and native and just beautiful. Chariot becomes the Spiritual Warrior. Right? Yeah, Spiritual Warrior. So you have matching backs. Oh, that's good. Magic cards covers. There's magic cards covers. This is balance. Balance, which is justice. Balance is justice. The Hermit. That's okay. And the more you use them, the more you get used to it. Yeah. The edges of the art are blended into the borders. Yeah. Very natural. Small medicine wheel. All right. I know I shouldn't go on each individual card, but I really do love this deck. In fact, I may leave this one out and shuffle it and use it a lot more this month. Vision Quest. That is your Hanged Man. Magic the Gathering card covers. Yeah, I'm so terrible with that. I don't know what that is. I mean, I do. My kids used to do that. There's the Death card, which is transformation. See the owl coming and helping out the horse who is gone. Transformation. Yes. Integration. This is Temperance. Integration. Love how she's weaving and the birds come right off the weaving. Torment. This is the Devil card. Torment. To me, this is really good because the Torment here is really about facing the world that you've made for yourself, right? All that's happening here, it's not like he's being tortured. He is chained down, quote unquote, chained down. But all that it is he's forced to face the future that he has made. This is the Tower card, which is Chaos. Star. I hate to spend so much time on this one, but I think because I love it, I do. Moon. Gorgeous. Once we get through the majors, I'll hit on a couple of them that I know we love. Sun, like our 9. Sun. This is Spirit Guide, which is Judgment. And then Big Medicine Wheel, which is the World. And then Air. So this does elements instead of pentacles, swords, cups. Does elements. So Air is swords. And it does have for the minor arcanas, it gives you a keyword. Three of Air, doubt. Let's do 5 of Air is fear. Yes, I did. Temperance was good. Temperance was good. It was, don't jack kick me. Where am I? That was integration. Where the birds fly right off the loom. She's making the tapestry. Yes, the word, yes. The connections between us all. Oh, absolutely, right? Love it. Gorgeous. Then where's our 9? 9 is hurt. Losing feathers. So again, this is something that may hurt, but it's not something that's going to kill you. It's something you can get up from. 10 is negative thinking. Yep, I think if I see the vultures all over me, it's going to be a bad day. And then the court cards are daughter, son, mother, and father. So you get the daughter, son, mother, and it has the world serpent with the egg in the center. Yay! Hexen's ordering tonight. 1 down. Check. And then the Ace of Earth. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but they are really, really, they're all beautiful. Hi, Barbara. They're really all gorgeous. Gorgeous. Six of Earth. See the sunflowers. There's vultures. I love the vultures. I mean, it's interesting to me how they help the cycle, right? Nine of Earth. Communication. I mean, accumulation. Communication. Accumulation. And then let's say we get to the Wands, which is Ace of Fire. Five of Fire, stress. Right? Yes, with sunflower. Absolutely. Ace of Water. They're all very, very beautiful. Eight of Water, stagnation. Nine of Water, joy. Really gorgeous deck. So that is the Vision Quest Tarot. Vision Quest Tarot. The next one that is mass market is the Curious Creatures, Tarot of Curious Creatures. This is a Chris-Anne deck. This deck from Chris-Anne is one that I have not used very much, but I look forward to using. This is one that I just kind of got and forgot about for a while. And I pulled it out when I saw, who was it? It was Lisa, I think. You know, Lisa from... Lisa and what's her wife's name? Damn it. Shit. I can picture her. Damn COVID brain. Supportive Tarot. Lisa from Supportive Tarot did a whole thing on it. And I was like, oh yeah, Peggy. Thank you, Trisha. Yes. Yes. Lisa did a whole thing on this deck. And I thought, oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that one. So this is the Tarot of Curious Creatures. This is a very, they mix animals and humans, and they do it in such a way that it's such a cute deck. It really is. And I love Chris-Anne anyway. So this is the backs. And all of her choices make sense. Here's the Fool. Love, 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 love. I can't wait to really dig into this deck because I think it's going to be a great reading deck, and I just kind of forgot about it. Here's the Magician. And all of her choices are awesome. I love that the book is a good book, like kind of gives us an idea of what choices she made. The High Priestess. There's a few cards I just can't because of the sexy pose with human bodies and animal heads. Yeah, yeah, there's a few that you kind of have to let go. That's true. The Empress. That's my peacock. The Emperor is a walrus. Hierophant is a llama. Yeah, they definitely have a good sense of humor, and so it gives you something to laugh at. The Lovers are actually lovebirds. I love cats. The Chariot is the camel. See, I love the black and white cat at the bottom. Just the choices that she made, just so cute. I just loving the choices she made. See, the Strength is the goat. The Hermit is the rhinoceros, which I love, right? Because the rhinoceros is one of those animals that has their third eye, has a horn where the third eye is, so that you know that they're a spiritual animal. They're reaching. The rhinoceros is one of my favorite animals. The Hierophant, yes, yes, that's true. The Wheel of Fortune is the white tiger. Justice. That is the cockatiel. Cockatiel. Another cock. Hanged Man is, of course, the bat. And I love, look at the faces. She's always really good at showing the emotion on the face. Death is the vulture. Just shows you my phone would autocorrect peacock into something inappropriate. Sure, that was an accident, Dana. Uh-huh, sure. Uh-huh. Temperance is the panther. The devil. Look at, I just love him. The ram. I mean the goat. The smile on the devil is great. The tower is the lemur. My phone just knows what I normally search for. The star is, this is, I believe, the otter. Well, maybe not. Does that look like an otter? Now I'm starting to think maybe it's not. No, I think it is. The moon is the wolf. Weasel, ferret. It might be a ferret. What was it? The star? Let me see. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Oops. I like to move it. Move it. Yes, it does. The sun. Look at the perfect sun card is the iguana. Love her green legs and arms and her bathing suit. I think that's hilarious. That was an African gray, was it? It totally looked like a cockatiel to me, but I believe you. The raccoon is judgment. So super cute. The fox is the world. And then the last, there's a second Fool card, which I just really like that they brought, you know, the cycle of the major arcana. The second Fool card brings us back to the Fool 2.0. Now he's back up on the cliff. He's gone through all of the things that we just showed, and he's ready to start another journey, or she's ready to start another journey and go again, which I really like that she kind of completed that cycle, right? The Ace of Wands turns into like a gecko hand. Isn't that cute? Again, I don't want to do all of these, but they are super cute. It's definitely a deck to take a look at because it's a really cute deck. Look at Seven of Wands. I think it's very cute. I love the face on the turtle for the Eight of Wands. The turtle being movement. I love that the turtle here is running for the movement. I love that. And his face is amazing. Love it. Let's find a couple of the major cards we look for. The Two of Cups are dolphins. Llamas. Yeah, I've seen a lot of llamas lately. And alpacas. The Four of Cups. Look at the bunny. Of course, the Seven of Cups is the dog. Talk about ADD, right? Which one? Which one do I want? Look at all his choices. A bone, or my little dog house. I love that. Which one? I don't know which one to do. So cute. They're just adorable. The hippos make the Ten of Cups. So cute. Swords. Let's look at the 3, which I believe is an ostrich. Wailing, right? Heartache. You definitely have a whole new deck depending on what you kept. And yeah, right? What you cut off, that's true. As long as you, like, memorized them. The 4 of Swords is, of course, the sloth for rest. I love that the sloth is, like, not... I love that they made the sloth was not, like, some big fat guy. It's still, like, a pretty woman, you know, just needs to rest. The 9 of Swords. Look at... See the one feather here on her bed? Oh, no. And the little face. Oh, I just love the little face. So cute. So cute. Let's do like the 4 of Pentacles is a little piggy. Mine. It's all mine. Love it. 5 of Pentacles. Little panda. And the 7 of Pentacles is the squirrel. All right, so that is the Tarot of Curious Creatures. That's one that I will probably keep out and shuffle so I can pull it and use it for some readings very soon. How are we doing on time? 42 minutes. Whew. Okay, I got to go quicker. Oh, this is terrible. I got to go quicker. The next one is also a mass market, which... I believe it's, yeah, I'm almost sure it's still in print because I think it's fairly new. This is the Celtic Tarot. This one is by Julianne de Burgh. Julianne de Burgh. And has a great book to it. And gosh, I'm almost sure that this is still in print because I think it just came out not that long ago. I swear. Just came out not that long ago. The cards, the backs of the cards, look how bright they are. Talk about like the summery feel. I love it. Of course, somehow I got a hair in it. And I'm not going to go through all of the majors for this one. I'm just going to give you an idea of the feel. There's the Fool. It's very Celtic, but they're all like outside. They all feel very pagan-esque, nature-based. Whoops, that one came in from, because I hate when they separate decks into 2 and they don't have a divider, so they start shuffling together. I really like this deck a lot. This is another one that I think I'm probably going to leave out and shuffle. The Druid is the Hierophant. The Lovers. Woohoo. God damn it. Yep. They mix together. The Chariot. Right. There's the Hermit. This is not one of the penis decks. No, this is not the penis deck. That's a different Celtic Tarot. That one is by Christopher Hughes. This one is a different one. The Hanged Man. Let's do the Star. But you can get a feel for it. It's a very Celtic kind of deck. I love the Moon is Stonehenge. There's the eBay link. There's some left, not many. Uh-oh. The Sun, that is Lu, the sun god, which I love that they recognize that Lu was a sun god. I hate that they only call him a sun god because he was a god of many other things. In fact, not just the sun god. And very specifically, not just the sun god, if you know his story. He was not allowed into the realm of gods because they kept saying, no, we have a god of that. No, we have a god of that. So, and then illustrated all the minors are all illustrated. Look at the Ten of Pence. And it's a very bright, light deck. I like it a lot. Here's the Three of Swords. It's a good reading deck. And I think it's very... Why am I pulling up all the bad cards? Ten of Swords. Going into more gods and goddesses. Yes, absolutely. Because there's so much to go into, right, with them. Three of Cups. Start back up on the Gods and Goddess series, maybe, and their stories. Okay, so that is the Celtic Tarot. I'm going to try to keep going here so that we can get done before like 2 hours long, because I have a quick Witchy Palooza planning meeting after this live. Come on. All right. Next is, what do I want to do? I'm going to quickly mention another deck. I haven't even shown this deck yet. This is on my cart. But this is an older deck that is still in print called the Tarot of Light. This is Tony Salerno is the illustrator, and I happen to really like Tony's artwork. Her artwork is gorgeous. I just finished the book on Circe's. Yay! So this is the Tarot of Light. I will be doing an unboxing, like a whole unboxing on it. So I'm just going to mention it really quickly and show you a little bit. It's an older deck that is still in print. I really like Tony Salerno's illustrations. And all of the cards have a keyword on it. And they're beautiful. They have like the faces and just gorgeous, gorgeous cards. So I'm going to show some of these, and but I don't want to, it's so hard to stop because they're all very, very gorgeous cards. The Emperor, the Teacher. And like I said, they all have, here's the Lover's card. They all have a good keyword that is a fairly good keyword. The Hermit becomes the Retreat. Yes, previously, exactly, as the Art of Love. Yes. The Wheel, this is the cover is this, the Wheel. The Turnaround, this is the Hanged Man. Death becomes the Release. Isn't that gorgeous? Ugh. Her artwork is exceptional. Really exceptional. The Tower is the Ego. Love, love, love. Love. The Sun, Vitality. Oh, it's just a quick planning. Kim, I not have you on the planning meeting, do I? I'm going to add you to the planning meeting. We're just doing a really quick planning meeting because we haven't really started planning, and I just wanted to do a quick one even though not everyone can be there. Five of Hearts, Sorrow. So you'll see Hearts is the Cups. Trees is the Pentacles. Two of Trees, Flexibility. I will add you before we go, honey. It's on Messenger. Two of the Stars is Swords. No. Stars is Wands. Anyways, this is a beautiful deck. And I'll do a whole unboxing of it very soon. I have my little cart. I've got to do more unboxings. I just have so much on my plate, guys. I apologize that I haven't kept up very well. I've been totally overwhelmed. Totally overwhelmed. I got 2 more mass market, and then I'll do, and which we're gonna go through really, really quickly. The first one is one of my favorite. I have 0 water in my whole zodiac chart. In my natal chart, I have 0, none. So I love water, but I tend to not connect with it as much as I do the other elements. So I have to make myself work with water a lot because I don't have any in my chart. So this is one of those decks, the Mermaid Tarot. This one is by Lisa Robertson. This is one of the best, I will say, that I have seen water-based tarots, because the reading capability of it anyways is unmatched. I love that this deck is very recognizable, easy to read with, even if you're a beginner, and the images are beautiful, and they're all water-based. So this is the back of the deck. And they're all Rider-Waite-Smith, and I really do love this deck for water imagery. Here's the Fool, the Magician. Wonder if that's why we balance each other. Probably. Yep, because Hexen, you're like water, water, water. And I have none. Not one sign in water at all. The Empress. The Emperor. And it's funny, I've loved to swim. I've always loved to swim. I love shells and stuff. I just have to work at connecting with water. My favorite to work with, I have small hands and they slide. Yes. Yep. The Lovers. Yes. Is that Yemaya? Absolutely. I see Yemaya in here a lot. The Chariot. Strength. I love this. They are breaking free the whale from the nets. Mama's got little hands too. You liar. I love you, Dana. The Hermit. I love that the Hermit is like this octopus. Ugh. The imagery is very, very beautiful. Sorry, Dana. I forgot to warn you. Is an octopus, but with a man face. Again, I'm going to keep going. Justice is the scales, but underwater. The Hanged Man. Look at that. There's one of the mermaids of the Wansu, which is definitely Pele. Ugh, that's even worse. More teeth. Here's Death. I love that Death is the oil spill, right? Oh, so sad. You just, oh, it's so sad. But very, there's Temperance. Super water-based, and I just adore, look at the Devil. I know I was going to run right through this deck, but it's so pretty. The Star, all of it. This is on the cover. The Star is on the cover. Love a good interpretation of a hippocampus. Hell yeah. The Moon. Just gorgeous. The Sun. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. Here's 3 of Cups. All the symbols are there so that you can read. Obviously, in the cups, there's lots of water energy, but even in the other suits, the book is, yes, and I have heard, you know me, I love to read the tarot books. But the book I have heard is great. Really great. Even, the 2 of Wands. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Hexen, that's so Pele, right? Even the other suits, or that one. Gosh, they're all, I love. Love, love, love. They're all very water-based, even the other suits. So here we have the Wands, and all of these are, look at the 6. Oh, add Aunt Claire, yes, to the healing grids, and add Kim Bummer to the witchy planning. Thank you. Any other reminders? Yeah, try to get my brain back from COVID. No, not that one. Keep going. She has a crown of flowers and a volcano. Oh, you're kidding. It must be the queen or something. The queen. Oh, the queen. Yes. Look at. Oh. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, beautiful. Look at him. King. Beautiful. Then we get to the pentacles. Underwater. The 3. Look at the lotus flowers. The 6. So yes, this is a fantastic, fantastic deck. Look at, she's pregnant. So cute. Look at the 10. Oh, the generations on the 10. Speaking of the what you're leaving behind. So clear with that 10 of Pentacles that it's about the next generation and the generation after that and your ancestors and what are you leaving behind? What's your legacy? Love it. Love it. The swords. Here's the 3 of Swords. Oh, such a good 3. Beached. You won the mermaid. Yay! The 4 of Swords is in rest. 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's our 9? 9. Oh, that's good. There's the 9. You don't have this one either. You don't have this? Hexen, how do you not have this deck yet? This is like your deck. You might as well have made it. Oh, look at the Knight. Just gorgeous. I mean, King and Queen. Amazing. This is such a good deck. This is, of all the decks that I have ever gotten to look at, you hear doggies in stereo? Yes, you do. To look at water energy, this is the one that I reach for, that I connect with so easily that I know I can read with it. It's just wonderful for that. All right. The Stolen Child Tarot, that is an independent deck. I don't know if it's in print anymore. I have shown this deck a lot. It's one of my favorite decks for sure. I'm not going to show it again because I have shown it a lot. Let's start with, for independent, let's start with the Majestic Earth Tarot. Although, again, because it's probably not available, I'm sure it's probably out of print. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on a lot of decks that are out of print already because I hate it. To me, that's almost like, you know, haha, look what I got. I don't like that. But it gives you an opportunity to see them a little bit. This is called the Majestic Earth Tarot. This is by Hildegard Hinkle. She is the same deck creator who did Tarot of the Delphi, which someday I swear I will have a copy of. On Etsy through the creator. Thank you. Good. Hildy's decks are amazing, and this one is no different. This is all landscapes. So at first, I have to say it is not a deck that is super easy for a beginner, but they are beautiful, and the book that goes with this is a book that I actually love. Like it's so good, and it talks about everything that you need for that card. So if you're a person that doesn't mind studying a little bit, this is such a beautiful deck. This is the Fool. Again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because I do believe it's out of print. It is gorgeous. And Hildy is kind of a master creator. She's only created a couple decks, but they are all gorgeous. And like I said, the book is amazing. This is the backs. This is one that I don't think, this is the Empress's Domain. This is one that I don't care if I don't read with it much. I'm never getting rid of this one. I love this deck. When you read the book in conjunction with what you're looking at, it's just unbelievably like perfect. It's gorgeous. Here's the Hermit. I love this. As a matter of fact, this Hermit always reminded me of, if you read Outlanders, the Outlander series, that to me is Jamie. Love, love, love. I love how she can capture the energy of each card, and it is in a like a landscape scene. Death, Temperance. So this is the Sun. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because it's out of print. It's a deck that I am willing to show people, though, you know, if you ever want to get a good look at it. I'm pretty sure I did an unboxing of it. I do not read with it, really. It's kind of a deck that I just have kept as almost as a collector. This one is technically is called the Three Trees Tarot, but is called Oak Ash and Thorn. No, is it Oak Ash and Thorn? Yeah, Oak Ash and Thorn. There's a couple extra cards in the back. This is the back of the deck. Mama, would you say it would be a good one to use with traveling? Yes. Oh, that would be a great one for sure. Yes. This is Oak Ash and Thorn. I don't know about this one, if she has any copies left. This is, what's her name? Yep. Stephanie Burrows. She has, her other deck, I believe, is out, and I don't have it yet, so I probably won't be able to get it. Just because financially it's been one of those years. The Fool. But it's such a good nature deck, this one, the Magician. The High Priestess. I don't think I've done a Kickstarter all year. It's been one of those years. The Empress. Look at the Emperor. Really gorgeous. It is a beautiful deck. I love her art style. The Lovers. And it's a good reading deck too. I have used it for readings and it's beautiful. The Hermit. One of my favorite cards. Like the little hedgehog with the little fairy or firefly. So cute. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I just haven't had a chance. There's other things that have to happen. That is the Hanged Man. Here's Death. Look at the moon gazing hair with the Luna moths. Such a great card. Yes, so that is the Oak Ash and Thorn, or the Three Trees Tarot. Technically, the Three Trees Tarot. I have three more. How are we doing? We're over an hour. We're doing good. We're almost done. Three more. Greenwood now. I'm not sure where we are with Greenwood Tarot. He was recreating it and kind of touching it up and getting it ready for a release. I don't know. And then COVID hit. And I haven't really heard since COVID hit if he's still coming out with it, if it got put on the back burner. I'm not sure. So I'm going to show a little bit more of this one because I assume it's probably going to come out eventually. This is an old deck that's been out for a long time and has been out of print for a long time. But I believe the creator, one of the creators, is working on his YouTube channel. Until COVID hit, he was going through and talking about how it was getting re-released. This copy that I have is not an original copy. You can, the images are available and you can print it through Make Playing Cards. Someone is selling on Etsy for what? $17.65. Are you kidding me? The images are available, and if you let me know, I think I'm still allowed to give you the images, I believe. I'll have to ask for sure, but yes, the Wildwood was a remake of this deck, yes. But the images, the creator made the images available, and you could make your own on makeplayingcards.com, which is what I did. So this is not the original backs. And some of the cards are slightly different, but you get, this is, you know, a good idea of what it was. The Fool, the Shaman, the Seer. I'm not doing readings today, honey. I'm sorry. The Green Woman. Some of these cards you may recognize. They're very recognizable in the pagan community anyway. People use them a lot. The Green Man. The Ancestor. There's 2 Lovers cards because this, I believe this was the original backs of the original deck. I believe. This is the other Lovers. The Archer is the Chariot. Strength. So, the Hermit. Oh, love, love, love. And you will see this is like, this was the basis for the Wildwood. They took this deck, and once this deck had been out for so long and they weren't going to reprint it, they just kind of retooled it and made the Wildwood Tarot. So if you like this style, the Wildwood is very similar. There's even some of the images are very, very similar. Reflection. Death. Yes, we will do admin readings again very soon. Balance. Death or the Guardian, or the Devil or the Guardian. That's very similar to the Wildwood's the Devil, which is the Guardian. The Tower becomes the Blasted Oak. The Star is the Pole Star. So you can see the influence for sure of the Wildwood. The Sun. Well, this actually influenced the Wildwood, but you know what I mean. Judgment, and one of my favorite world cards is the World Tree. And then they added the Storyteller. So this is just such a beautiful, beautiful deck that I wanted to have it for me. Let's see. 4 of Wands. Yes, very similar to the Wildwood for sure. The Stones, 3 of Stones. 9 of Stones, I love that one. Two of Cups. Yes, so this is a deck for me that really makes me feel like going outside and sitting under a tree. For sure, that is the Greenwood. Hopefully the creator will continue to make it so soon it will be available again. 2 more. One is the Whispering Spirits. This is a Joanna Nelson deck. I love her decks. The other one is the Mons Tarot, and I have that one too. This is kind of a cute, whimsical, very colorful. This is an independent deck. I don't know if it's out of print already. It seems like it just came out, but it's possible because I know her decks are very popular. That's the backs. Very, very whimsical. I will say that probably if you have one, it's the Whispering Spirits. if you have one, like if you have the Mons Tarot, you probably, and I hate to say this because I love Joanna, but you probably don't need this one. They are very similar. They are similar style. They are similar in feeling. The images are different, but I don't know if you would use both of them. Because they're so similar that sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't care. Just grab one of them because if I feel like this kind of a deck, it doesn't matter which one I pull. I hate to say that. To me, there isn't enough of a difference to be like, oh, this one. I have to have this one. Do you know if we can still get the Mons Tarot? It may be on her site because I know she re-released it. It was out of print for a while. She did re-release it. I'm not sure if she still has copies of it. Hexen says this one she has. Look on Etsy. The artist has it. Joanna has it on her Etsy page. And again, if you can get your hands on one of them, it's almost like you have the other one. I hate to say that, but they are very, very similar, and they're very similar art styles. And to me, I just don't. I have both, but I don't differentiate between them very much. I like them both, but I can't say for sure, like one, I'm like, oh, I love this one more because of this. I like both of them, but I don't know if you necessarily would need both. If you have one of them, you're probably okay. I tried to order this one. It says sold out right now, but maybe it's being restocked. It is very cute. It's I like the feel of this deck. It's light, which makes me think of summer because it's a light deck. And it's super cute. You know, there's nothing more cute than these little monster creatures she creates. So, and they're all illustrated. It's not like a pip deck or anything. Let's do the nine of coins. Still the bird. Look at the knight of coins. They're super cute. Absolutely. Swords. Here's the 2 of swords. 3 of swords. Look at, I love that she's going to touch the edge of the sword because she hasn't learned her lesson quite yet. Right? Kind of gives me, yeah, Shadowland vibes. Yep. Maybe tripping weight. I could see that one. Kind of that groovy. For sure. 7. Look at the 7. I love the 7. Here's the 9. There's our 9. See the eyes in the trees. The swords are all above him, but he probably can't see it because it's dark. 10. And then there's like the 3 of wands. Super cute deck. And if you like that style, then that's a good deck. Something I can get for you, baby.
I was just looking for the remote.
I put it right there. All right, the last one that I'm going to show for tonight. I did have a couple other ones out here, but like I had Janasa Zhao's tarot, but I don't want to show that one because it's hard to get. The last one I'm going to show is the Spacious Tarot. And this is probably another one that my guess is it's probably out of print, so I always feel bad. Yes, Light Seers for summer. Yes, Everyday Enchantment. I know. That is a good summer deck. Everyday Enchantment is probably a good summer deck. And if you want to honor Poppy, that would be a great deck to get for the summer. That book is just absolutely amazing. And I can't tell you, you guys know, I've used probably 90% of my Tarot Tuesdays. I used that deck for one of the last cards, right? It was either that or the Goliath was last. And I can't even count how many times I started crying reading it because it's such a good story to every card. I just loved it. And it was very heartbreaking. Poppy's death, for sure. Okay, so the Spacious Tarot. I like this deck a lot. What is a summer deck is a great question. Yep, absolutely. The Happy Tarot, that's a good summer deck for sure. The Spacious Tarot. So this is the backs. It's the night sky. And I always think of, you know, in the summertime, I see way more stars than I ever do in the winter because I'm outside more. There isn't a lot of people. I think there's one person, I think, in this deck. So the Spacious Tarot does not have a whole lot of people. Here's the Fool. I like this deck a lot in that a lot of times you are the center of attention. So you can see you're the Fool, right? You're looking at the cliff, about ready to go off the cliff. In the Magician, you are the magician, and all of the tools that you need are right here in front of you. So you are the magician. Here's your wand. Here's your cup, your pentacles, your swords. The High Priestess. You are the High Priestess. You're looking at, here's the water to help you with your emotions. You have the water energy of the shell, and into the shell you have the space. So it's like the veil. You have the ability to reach through the veil. Right? The Empress. No people makes it more spacious. Yeah, absolutely. The Empress, again, here you are as the Empress energy. And what would you see? The Emperor. If you can picture yourself as the Emperor. The Poppy seems very, you know, very, and I love they're all in a line, right? So everything is just so and consistent. The Hierophant. Here you are, the teacher, the shaman at the Standing Stones. It's beautiful. The Lovers is a DNA strand that has melded together. Love that. Virgo military, right? Herb Crafters. Yes, I like Herb Crafters too. I almost pulled that one too. The Chariot. The Hermit. I love that one. The Hermit. Justice. I love here the pebble has been thrown into the water, creates the ripples, and the pebble has both light and dark, the balance of justice. Death. I like the simplicity of this deck a lot. It just is. The Tower. I like, here's the Star. You're looking up. The Moon. Love, love, love the Moon. Yeah, me too. I know, Hex. Me too. I feel terrible. The Sun. I love that Sun card. Judgment. I love this one. How we see our road and what we need to do to go through and have more. Right? We have to keep walking. We have to keep moving. We have to evaluate where we've been and where we want to go. I like that one a lot. Then we have the Ace of Wands. The Five of Wands, they're fighting. It is pippish. There is always hints in here. The Six of Wands, so you can see the olive wreath as the victory. The Eight of Wands is the movement, and you can see it's almost like stars, the shooting stars moving across the sky. If you're not into a pippish deck, then you may want to move on. Achoo. Two of Cups. Just next to each other. Love it. Five of Cups. Very depressed. Two Cups still upright. Everything else broken in front of you. What else? Trying to think. Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. What if we don't like the video? Oh, that's it, Stephen. Then you need to leave a detailed explanation of what you didn't like and why. So I know what to do better. Where's my swords? 9, 9, 9, 9. 9 of Swords. Here's the 9 of Swords. Okay, so that is it. Again, there's so many. There's so many that that I could have pulled, that I almost pulled. I have others that are here. I like the Mushroom Tarot. I pulled that one and I thought, nah, it's not detailed enough. I'm not going to say that one. I pulled the Arc Tarot and Oracle. This is a great deck. This is available on Amazon. It's a great deck. It's got great choices for the tarot cards and the Oracle cards that come with it. That's a great deck. It's all animals though. I'm like, it's not necessarily summer, so I didn't show that one. The Herb Crafters, I had that one in hand. I almost pulled it out. I have quite a few that I thought, oh yeah, that would work. But I had so many that we'll stop there, right? Okay, so like I said, I still will be continuing my videos. I may not do a whole lot of in-depth study videos until after Witchypalooza, just because there's so much going on until then that it's going to be hard for me to really sit down. And usually when I do a study video for tarot, I sit down and there's about 4 hours of work that I do with that. And that's a lot of time for me to sit down right now until after Witchypalooza anyway. So it may be like looking at this kind of deck, or, you know, Oracle decks for this kind of energy, or, you know, stuff that I can pull together fairly quickly. But I still will be coming on. I still will try to, and I know I haven't done everything that I said. I'm just drowning, overwhelmed. But I will try to continue to do like new decks and stuff like that too. And I hope after Witchypalooza this year, I can really get back on track, because I've really missed you guys. And a lot of the stuff that I took a break from you guys to do is kind of falling apart, and we're not doing as much as we were doing before. The circle stuff is slowing down, and there's a lot of people that aren't in the circle or not doing a whole lot with it. So I'm going to try to pick up the channel a little bit more. So I hopefully I will be on more and more. All right. I love you guys so much. And if you're in the Witchypalooza Planning Committee, we'll be having a meeting in a couple minutes, and I will add Kim right now. Love you.